Imagine you are standing by your own front door, fully dressed, keys in hand. But instead of turning the knob, you're just staring at the wood. Your heart rate begins to spike as if you're facing a predator, but all that's waiting for you is a quiet street and a few errands. That invisible heavy gravity pulling you back into the hallway isn't laziness, it's a survival response. You aren't failing at life, your system is simply demanding a ceasefire. Welcome to case file number 404, the Sanctuary Complex. Society loves to slap careless labels on this behavior. They call you a shut-in, a hermit, or tell you that you're just being antisocial. But let's interrogate the facts. This isn't a defect, it's a sophisticated adaptation. Your nervous system is constantly scanning for threats, and for many, the outside world has become a high-voltage zone of sensory and emotional noise. Your biology is pulling the emergency brake because it believes staying behind these walls is the only way to keep you online. Let's dive into the evidence folder to see why your brain chose the couch over the world. The allostatic load override. Every minor interaction outside, a loud siren, a forced smile at a cashier, a crowded sidewalk, adds weight to your allostatic load. This is the cumulative wear and tear on the body from chronic stress. When you refuse to leave, your brain is trying to lower a tax it can no longer afford to pay. It's like putting a high-performance laptop on a cooling pad because the internal fans are spinning at maximum speed. The sensory buffer zone. Outside, you are a sponge in a sea of unpredictable energy. Inside, you curate every variable. You control the lighting, the scent, the volume of your existence. For a sensitive nervous system, the house isn't just a building, it's a manual override for a world that has no off switch. The polyvagal anchor. We often think of safety as a concept, but it's actually a physiological state. Staying home allows your body to enter what researchers call the ventral vagal state, where your heart rate stabilizes and your body can finally stop bracing for impact. It is the only place where your internal bodyguard feels he can finally take a lunch break. The evidence. Here is a crucial piece of the puzzle. A study published in the Journal of Environmental Psychology found that for many individuals, the home environment acts as a primary tool for emotional regulation. The research suggests that we don't just stay home to rest, we stay home to repair our sense of self after it has been fragmented by the demands of the public sphere. It's a biological recalibration, not a retreat. But there is a dark side to this evidence. The price of this profound safety is often a crushing sense of hypervigilance. You dodge the social anxiety, but you can't dodge the guilt. It hurts to watch the world move through a window, wondering why everyone else seems to have a user manual for reality that you never received. I see that pain. It's the exhaustion of being a person who feels everything in a world that often feels like nothing is enough. Let's flip the perspective as we close this file. Your desire to stay inside isn't a sign of weakness. It's evidence of your depth. It shows you have an incredible capacity for internal focus and a powerful instinct to protect your core. Your home is not a cage. It is the fortress you built to survive an era of overstimulation. Sometimes the most radical act of self-care is honoring the gravity that keeps you safe. If this investigation helped you understand the why behind your walls, subscribe to the channel and let's keep profiling the hidden depths of the mind together.